entirely sure what happened there. I don't think you would have seen... I think it might have just frozen for you. For me, I just had Xbox flash up and say it was trying to sync the data from 0%. And I pressed back because, like, well, what the fuck? That's supposed to already be there. And then we got the thing that you might have seen, a red thing saying save, loading save files failed or something. I have never seen that before. And then I pressed B again, and seemingly we are now... It did warn me that the data might be incomplete, but it seems pretty complete. I don't know. I need to check, actually. I don't know if that might have messed up the stream. No, I think the stream's still good. Yes, the stream is still good. Okay, hello friends, hello. I hope you have had a wonderful day today. I hope it's been amazing.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, we're a smidge below 100 meters.
200 meters. Oxygen
Is this the game trying to catch up with how deep we are? For context, we are here at the place where I'm thinking of making our permanent base. So far, all I've done, I built this, and we just have a scanner room, and then in here it's purely functional. We have some bulb, we just about managed to get some bulbo down here. So we now have unlimited food and water, so that's something. But this building will eventually be recycled. I was bringing down, I think I was bringing down some titanium and some bits to make a moon pool. But because the Seamoth, even though we've fully decked it out, it can still only go up to 900 meters. And all down here is not by much, but it is below 900, which means every time we had to go in and out of the moon pool to charge it and repair it, it will be taking damage. That is just a recipe for disaster. So I don't really know what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking, honestly, we get the moon pool built somewhere and then we can start building. But before we do any of that, the title of tonight's stream, as the last few Subnautica streams have been, is that hopefully we are about to be rescued. We first got a message from, I want to say, the Sunbeam, another spaceship, saying, hey, my dudes, we're coming to save the day. Since then, we heard once that they were en route. Nothing since, but I think this next one, I'm pretty sure past Joshua. I built a radio here so that we could check it, no matter whether we're up top or here. I heard something, I don't know if it randomizes it every time you load in. This should be, I didn't listen to it, but this should be the Sunbeam.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. Okay. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Money is speaking for it. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Well, that means they are very close, and I appreciate the little... That was a very supportive little message. I mean, they don't know what they're walking into, which, to be fair, neither do we, really. We've been here for... I think it tells... I don't want to risk going back there. Right, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, okay, that is... That's what happened. I gotta do some more reinforcements. I thought that would be enough. Yeah, we do not have... We have one titanium. So I guess we are going to be taking another trip back to the surface. I have built, actually, I don't know where is it? Somewhere there's a battery charger. Here we go. So right now it's more of just like a temporary storage facility. And we can't build that until we've done more reinforcements, and we can't do more reinforcements until we've got more titanium, and we can't get more titanium until we go back. Okay, where is the sea moth? We don't have... There we go. Okay. Lost already. Here we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hello, 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 hello. If it comes... I did not know that. In that case, I'm thinking, I mean, maybe build... I need to see what rotation it is, because it is going to really bother me if we come down here each time. I've never been further out the other end, so we will always come in this way, and then we go to the moon pool, and then say we go up, and it spins us 180 degrees. But, I mean, I guess that would actually be pretty good, because then it would send us... And actually, that sounds maybe like it might be better. I don't know. We'll probably just go with... That's where... When I first came down here, I was thinking maybe we do something here, and then going... Rather than vertical, go horizontal. And then we'd get a really lovely view of whatever this gigantic alien tree is. But I didn't think about the moon pool, to be honest. And I'm just realising as well that to do more of those we need more titanium. Back to the sea moth we go. On the plus side, maybe by the time we've got back to our life pod base, maybe we'll have a new radio message. That would be exciting. 160 days, by the way. 160 streams. That is... I think that might be... It's too late. My brain isn't going to figure out how long that is. But I think probably... I don't count the day that I had no power, because that was completely not down to me. I have streamed every day since the 2nd of February. I don't know how many days it's been since the 2nd of February, but I think 160 days might be more. Oh, here's... I've kind of lost track of where we're going. I really don't have the best sense of direction down here. Because everything's just kind of green and... I don't know. Could do with dropping some more beacons, I think. Taking a mental note to do that later. Oh, and we have a clanker. Be gone. About 5 months and 10 days. Oh my goodness. Pretty sure we just smacked into... I don't want to... Oh, we have... I mean, it's kind of good to see the crab squids, because it means we're getting closer to an exit. This is not the way that I came in. Right. Did pass Joshua. Hang on. God. Been coughing a bit today. I don't know why. Yes, this is... Good job, past Joshua. This is indeed the entrance. That was quite possibly the most well-timed sonar, or whatever this thing is called, I have ever done, because we nearly went full speed into whatever that thing was. How do we... Oh, here we go. I spy the open ocean. So the two things that we have, in case you're wondering, the two pinned items on the top right, we have the, I want to say that's the prawn suit depth module, the first upgrade for it, and the prawn suit thermal power generator, I think. Basically the equivalent of this. The Seamoth has like a solar charging upgrade. It's like that, but for heat. But both of them require that blue ore. I don't know what to call it. The blue crystal that we need 3 of and then 2 of. I have got no idea what that is. I don't know where we're going to find it. Probably deeper. The answer is always deeper. Okay, well, unfortunately I have not seen the radio icon. I am... my eyes are constantly darting there to check. Oh. Yeah, don't mind us. You carry on doing what you're doing. I will still check the radio, because a couple of times I have been literally watching the whole time and then gone and there's been a radio message, so I want to be sure. I mean, the dude said that they are looking for a place to park their spaceship. Which, I mean, they gotta be close if they're able to see places to park, right? Am I just coping here? I don't know. Where's our radio? Oh, we don't have one here, do we? Ah, yes, we only have the one in the lifeboat. And it's not doing anything, sugar. In that case, we can go to the only other survivors from the Aurora. They have all been told to meet. Where's the... I think it's that one. Aurora Rendezvous Point, dry land. which is extremely close to the beacon that I have called Floating Island, which I believe I came across. It was off stream, so I didn't want to explore it, so I literally jumped down. The first plant we saw was bulbo, so I just took as much bulbo as we could carry and legged it, and we have not been back since. But that supposedly is where the other survivors from the Aurora, that's our spaceship. This one, that is the Aurora. There is also, I'm not entirely sure of the timeline, but there's the Degassi, which is a previous ship that got stranded here or whatever. Got Bermuda Triangled. And that is Marguerite, Bart Torgal, and his dad, the fancy man, whose name I can never remember. They, I believe, were still alive, last voice log we heard. They have made 2 bases underwater, similar to like we've done. They've made 2, I think, are they called Degassi, proposed Degassi habitat. There we go. That is the deeper one, the most recent thing. But I think the last we heard, they were headed to an island. Now, I want to make sure that I'm right about that, because there's so many unanswered questions right now. I want to make sure that the stuff we have been told, I do actually know. Hang on, let me try and find this. Right, I think it might be one of these two, so I'm gonna play them. I think the dad has a Scottish accent, I want to say. We'll see. We'll see.
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than 1 kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make it.
Maida is the badass survivor.
The sky won't do the same to the rescue ship, or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do.
Oh, so did they come from the island?
These caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of.
Oh, I just accidentally took a screenshot. I did not mean to do that.
But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the
Hang on.
the other side of the Federation.
So, I think, unfortunately, that might mean that we're not going to hear any more from them. Because if they started on the island and then started going deeper, if we find their outpost on the island, it will be like a prequel, which will still be interesting. Gutted. Well, I guess RIP to those three then.
Came out of nowhere. An alien kraken, bigger than a cyclops. Tore a hole clear through the reinforced hull. I barely got my breather in time. I told her. I said others would come. The rupture threw me clear of the habitat, and the monster turned and bore down on me. Just as its tentacles came within reach, neither appeared out of nowhere. She had a sea glide in one hand, a jagged piece of scrap metal in the other. She meant to butcher that beast or die trying. The last I saw her, she had the metal lodged in its neck as the monster did its best to shake her, contorting off into the darkness. I'm certain she got her wish, one way or another. Then I thought I saw a light deep below me. I hoped maybe Bart had swum clear. I followed it. Now I wonder whether I saw anything at all. My oxygen is low. The habitat is gone. I can't see the sky. Something surely has the scent of my blood.
And that was horrific. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's supposed to be a mystery, like he saw a light deep below him and something saved him. Don't know if it's going to be the Abyss situation. Or was the dude just going a bit crazy because the oxygen was running low? Very curious to know what happened to the son, Bart, because he was the super intelligent dude. I don't know. I think that might be all we know for now. Haven't we also seen lights? I don't think so. When I was listening to that, the scene, how I was imagining it, I don't know if anyone has seen the movie Underwater. If you have not seen the movie Underwater, from something like 2020 would be my guess. It is like Subnautica, but purely as a horror. It is absolutely terrifying. And scenes from that movie quite often play in my head when I'm playing this game. But I was picturing something like that, like it's completely dark, the dude is, I don't know. Their second habitat was 500 meters down. So maybe he'd gone to like 600-700, but was completely by himself. All his fancy vehicles and shit weren't there. He was maybe in some kind of thing like this that rolled over. I'm just thinking of the Abyss again. I don't know. I mean, we've seen... I don't think we've seen lights. We've seen some alien shit, especially down deep. We saw some kind of gate, and... can't think what else right now. But I was picturing like a really obvious... I don't know. I'm hoping that we will find out a bit more about what's happened to those three, because they have kind of been our only... most of the other voice logs, it is like a life pod. So it's a random crew member who we will never hear from again, that has like 4 lines. Oh shit, we're going down. I don't know. Those 3, they actually had like a dynamic. They had character development. When it started off, Paul, the dad, he was the big fancy man. He's the CEO of the company that the ship was of. They all worked for him. Then it very quickly became a power struggle between him and Maida. Who I could have sworn they called Marguerite at some point. Maybe her name is Marguerite Maida. I don't know. But she very quickly went a bit Triangle of Sadness, not to reference another movie in like less than a minute since the last movie reference. But it very quickly became obvious that Survivor was Maida, Marguerite, whatever her name is. All the while, the son Bart is going from... I don't think he was a doctor, but he was some kind of super smart dude. He was slowly building his confidence and taking more of an active role in figuring out what's going on here. I believe he figured out that there's some kind of disease that we are all infected with. I think our character is too. I think we did can we do another self-scan? Infected, okay. Well, that says it all. We have some kind of alien, I don't know, bacteria or virus or... I mean, it's aliens, right? It could be something that we don't even have a name for. I need to decide what I'm doing, because right now I'm just pacing nervously around. I think no matter how I build our base later, it's going to have a ring for us to pace around. Oh yeah, let's go to the... probably going to have to drop that stuff off. Oh, but then we need titanium. Oh. Let's go. Let's pop all of that. Here we go. We'll pop all of that there. Could probably do with taking some food with us, but I'm assuming being an island, it's going to have a lot more bushes that we can just eat. Mindlessly consume all the grass and the trees and the roots and the mushrooms and everything. Do you need to give that a little repair? I can never quite get it when we're here. It's really easy when it's in the water, but I never know exactly where to... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think we're good. We've got 2 lithium for some reason. I'll drop those as well. Oh, that's for reinforcements. I'm remembering. Okay. Well, let's go do this then, shall we?
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Have I never scanned the Bulbo? That is a very good question. I know that there's one of the main fish that I've never scanned. I don't know if it's the bladder. It's one of the main, like 3. Maybe it's a boomerang. I don't know. No, well, let's find out more about the bulbo, shall we? We've been surviving on a bulbo-only diet, so a bulb-based flora which roots to the ground and sprouts turquoise leaves. Analysis suggests the sap produced by this plant is poisonous to insects, but can be harvested and consumed for it. Oh, so are we not eating... So are we... We're not just eating the... I thought we were just like eating all the leaves and then all these stalks and then this gigantic potato-looking section. I thought that's what we were doing. Are we actually taking the sap and then that's what we're eating? Ah, but that's also what we plant. So do they grow from the sap as well, or am I overthinking? I probably know the answer to that question. Marguerite Mader. I don't remember who it is that... I think it might be Paul the dad. Because if he's the big boss man, he probably refers to all the workers by their surname. I don't know. We are not going in the right direction, I don't think. Sea stompers. I think it's yellow. Here we go. We were literally going the wrong way. Oh, we can go via the testicle zone. It's been a while. It has been a while since we have been in the testicle zone. Honestly, I don't really remember anything about it aside from their namesake. Its namesake, I guess. We go to the I think testicle zone. I just picture those the floating testicles. Probably saying testicles too much. Okay. So I think, here we go. I am not sure if there's any parts here. So we haven't really been hanging out around here. We've got here and then kind of just gone deeper down into the green zone. Oh, that sounds like something. That's one of those octopus things, the teleporting octopi. What's that? Thermal plant. I will take the 2 titanium. Thank you very much. Where's... Go. You know, I don't know what's spookier. When we are down like 1,000 meters, or when we can... There's something about... I don't know if you can make it out, but there's something about it going straight from... Well, this is all the land, right? Which makes me think, okay, that's home. And then it just disappears into the abyss. And it's lessened by the fact that there are the testicles here. I think we are here, though. I have my beacon, I guess, is a little closer this way. I don't remember where I placed it exactly. I'm assuming on a bit of the coast, right? That would be, I guess, because we didn't... We stayed on the sand. We didn't go any further than literally... I don't think it was here. I want to say maybe a smidge either side. And it actually looked pretty nice, aside from the carnivorous crabs crawling everywhere. Oh, we're going to have to go this way. Ooh, this is very cool. Ooh, have not seen that tree. I'm just thinking, can we eat that? I probably wouldn't have thought we could eat the bulbo by looking at it. Okay. Well, so far it looks pretty good. I'm not seeing anything too alarming. Ooh. Well, I think we might have spotted part of an old outpost. I am also a little bit concerned that the fact this is all super deep, there's going to be some big kraken guarding the sandy beaches. I don't know where the best place to go from is. I want to say that there's been 3. Maybe it wasn't this island. Maybe there was another island. I didn't leave a beacon. Because none of this is looking familiar. Can't go that way. Oh my gosh. Don't need your Cyclops. I do not have a Cyclops right now. I think I have all the blueprints, but I do not have a Cyclops. How many hours? I think we've just crossed into... or past, I should say. It's turned into counting it in days. We are something like 1 day and 3 hours. But I am not rushing, or... I've spent a lot of time just like moseying around, leaving beacons so that I can help find my way. Customize it way too much time. Base building. So far, we do not have the... Ooh, hold the phone. Multiple energy what, like people? Holy shit. I mean, this is the Aurora rendezvous point. Oh my gosh. I mean, screw being rescued by the sunbeam. We might be about to actually meet some dudes. Some real life dudes. God, this is really freaky. objectively, this is very picturesque and sunny, and we're in a heat wave. I personally am not loving this. I prefer the underwater. But this is objectively pretty nice. I am just waiting for it all to go wrong, though. What do we have? I feel like I should be walking around with our... that's cool. Aurora. Oh, here we go. There's like a... ooh, hang on. I think this is the first mushroom we've seen. Pink cat. A land-based fungus species with harvestable spores in it are gutted. Well, you might then say, what's the point? And I would say aesthetics. In fact, we will... can we harvest? There we go. So I don't know if they'll go bad. I don't know how long we're going to be here. Oh, that is also a new voxel shrub. Ooh. Our base is going to look so much nicer. A pink-leafed plant with an angular appearance. Yeah, that's actually quite weirdly angular. It almost looks like a broken texture. That's kind of unsettling. Is this something special, or is this just a big tree? I think that might just be a tree. I don't know if you can hear the island ambient sounds that are playing. It's very heavily insect noise. There's the bulbo. I don't need any more of you. But every now and then there's something. It sounds like a monkey or a chimpanzee or something. Which would also be a kind of a plot twist, I suppose, at this point. I would love to say that I'm oh, okay. Are we supposed to be headed that way? Did I take... no, we've got mushroom seeds. Let's get... lovely. That's cute as well. I used to have a succulent that kind of looked like that. Looks like alien fingers. It was really weird. Like, if you were tripping and you looked at that, you would be having a bad trip. Ooh, and a Jaffa cup. Ooh. Does that imply the existence of Jaffa cakes in Subnautica? Common... oh, another fungus. What do we think? Is that going to be edible? No. No. Still, it does look very nice. Right now, though, the stuff we're growing bulbo, and bulbo we can eat and get water for. Oh, another type of mushroom. It's all really colourful as well. This is going to look so good. Brittle land plant containing large spores which generate a characteristic rattle. Okay. Did we get pink cap? I could have sworn that did I not whack it? Nope. To did not mean to screenshot. I meant to crouch. Don't know if that is a crouch. So we can't really get close enough. What's our person's name? Riley. Riley is too tall. Nope. What about it? Can we do some kind of jumping? Oh, okay, that actually worked. Holy shit. So we can't hit it normally, but we can do some kind of... Oh, we can do some kind of... That's so strange. Don't want to... Oh, crumbs, we're nearly full up. Ooh, there's one of those crabs. No, thank you. Honestly, I'm debating going back now before I go any further. I'm seeing just those plants that we found so far. Oh, what's that one? Grub basket. Is that one going to be edible? Grill up some grub basket. Protein-rich sludge. Yum, yum. Well, we will take one of you. Maybe not. Can't consume any. Can we just drop the seeds, maybe? Do we need 4 spaces, probably? Yes, okay. Yeah, I think if I can find where's the sea moth? Where did we park? Where did we park? You know, it was definitely not in that middle bit. We are definitely not going to make it this whole way without falling into the ocean. Oh, shit. I swear it looks like there's a fire or something there lighting it up. I don't know. Sea glide, yes please. I fully did not expect that to work. I thought we're just going to have to take the way I thought it was going to go. I thought we would only be able to pick it up and then have, like, we have one of each here. And then we could maybe plant that back in our habitat. And then if you build, because all the stuff so far, the bulbo takes up 4 like that. But there's these cool little mini planters that you can put on the wall at any height. I'm assuming that's what goes in there. These non-edible plants. But I figured, well, the way you'd get more is you'd plant that one back in our shack, and then you can put it halfway up the wall so you can actually hit it. So when that worked, I was very surprised. I didn't need to do the second one. I just wanted to see if it was a fluke or not. On the plus side, I think that might be all the plants. So we are now good to, I'm hoping, get some cool loot from wherever the habitat was. The annoying thing is, though, yeah, we don't have I want to say that we have 5 planters and they're all being used for bulbo. So I might just put these in a locker until later. I don't know. The plus side is though, because they're not edible, I don't think they spoil. No, wonderful. Oh. 46 seconds until that goes off. Good job, body clock. We can we get back to base in 32 seconds? How far? I mean, we're going as fast as the Seamoth can go. Sadly, we do not have a nitrous button or a jet boost or something like that. We're not going to make it. I'm going to have to pause it. Three, 2, 1. Oh, so close. I mean, so close that. Right, let me swap that over.
Well, welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, we should be back. Did we get a radio message? I do not know. We will see. Actually, we will see right now. Before we even worry about dropping that stuff off. We did not get a radio message. Maybe when we go, because I don't know if we really explored the island. I think I might have put down, yeah, we could put, that's going to be one by itself, so we'll go for that. And if there's, ooh, I think maybe there's some, down again. Yes, here we go. Right, we'll plop you there. And we'll have a pink one there. Okay. Yeah, we got that. I feel like I forgot something at the start of the stream tonight. I don't know. I'm probably wrong, but I think I forgot to talk about something, or like I don't remember. We could always put. We're screwed because we don't have any titanium. Well, I guess we have some titanium. We could pop some here. We've got a space here. Wonder if we could fit. Yeah, let me take that. Oh, we don't. Oh, sugar. Right, let's just pop that in there. That frees up a bit of room. Then we're gonna go for another one of those. Roughly, it was there. What we should do. Sorry, this is. how close can we get it? Right, let's do, because I'm not sure about that. Let's build another one over. It's covering that and a smidge more. Something like that. I think that might be too far. Could be right a bit more. This is all the stuff that I am going to be doing off stream when I can, because this is bothering me. And I'm pretty sure we're not going to get a radio message by just trying to get the angles of our flower pots aligned. Right, let's go. I know what we can do. Perfect. We'll just drop all of this shit. Wonderful. That literally used every single space. Perfect. Oh, we are carrying that around, which we don't need to be... No, don't need to put it there, though. I think I need one more. There we go. Wrong way. Well, I hope you've had a wonderful day. If you are just joining, I can't imagine you'll stay if you're just joining and this is your introduction to my stream. Especially given the title that the last few Subnautica streams have had. They have all been because I've been expecting the blooming sunbeam to turn up and rescue us. And so far it has not happened. I think we might have gone too close. Darn. I mean, that's probably leaving more than enough space in the middle if I can't get this in. Oh. I swear it went green for a second.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, yes. Yes. Brilliant. And we'll pop that there, and then we should be able to pop another different one in the middle. We can go a bit further back. And then we can put, see what I should have done. Put one of them on either side and then a different one in the middle. But we can change that later. Right, well, enough messing around with the angles of flower pots. Shall we return to the island? See if we can spot any survivors. Let's go. We'll just have a quick snack before we go. And you know what that's going to be. I love the fact that we don't even do anything with it. We don't take it back to the fabricator and turn it into Bulbo bread or something. We don't grill it or heat it, or we just eat this shit raw. Okay. Oh, let's do a battery swap as well. But yeah, I do not have the Cyclops right now. I believe I have all of the blueprints that we need. If I have a look here, where's the... No, that's upgrades. Yeah, we have... I don't know if we have to build those 3 individually, or do we just go and... I think we just build the... Oh, okay. Well, let's pin that as well. So I'm very excited to have a base that we can drive around. Also very nervous because if we screw up, that's like the base destroyed. Doesn't matter how well I've organised our flower pots. So we've got to go back that way. Let's just check their radio one more time before we go. Ooh, ooh! I swear that wasn't flashing when we were here just now. Ah. That's good to know. And oh my gosh, 6-pack. Right now I don't have a spare. The power cell in the Seamoth and the power cell in the prawn suit are the only ones we have. I don't even know what they need. But we will get there. Oh, here we go, here we go. Are we finally being rescued? Oh shit, yeah, we got a timer. Oh my god. I should have saved. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm suddenly incredibly nervous. I wonder, can we see anything from here? No. Ooh, okay, let's change that beacon to yellow for an active story beacon. And we've gone past it. Oh, maybe we can't change it. I don't know. I think, yeah, we can't change it. Yeah, we will mosey over there now, I think. I'd rather get there and we can just have a little sunbathe. I hate sunbathing, but we can have a little sunbathe. We could do with, honestly, I think we should be taking some food supplies. Got plenty of medkits and a shed load of water. But it's only 1,000 odd meters away. And I'm assuming on the surface, so where's the scene? I think as well, we haven't made the stasis gun, I think it's called, but I have made a propulsion cannon, which moves stuff. I don't know if we're going to need that. We will see.
Welcome aboard. Cam systems online.
There you are. Oh, I'm really excited. So if anyone's... This is not my first playthrough of the game. But story-wise, this is now further than I've ever been. I think when I was streaming this before, I think we made a Cyclops, but I hadn't done as much exploring. I don't think we'd gone to the Aurora. And we got this timer, and I got distracted, so we never saw whatever it is. I remembered, I knew that there was an island of some variety. Looks like we're going the wrong way, sugar. Oh my gosh, we're going to the wrong island. Oh, crumbs. Does that mean there's definitely 2 islands then? I mean, I kind of figured that it was going to be like, okay, we're going to get rescued, and they will arrive, and then you can go there whenever you want to. Because I very much, like I've done in this, I got lost in the crafting and the base building and the exploring, I suppose. And I also spent a lot of, like, I'm very cautious now. If I'm not playing, I will pause the game, because our water and our food meter go down. Our oxygen goes down, and now we have a timer that is clicking down as well. But I was doing a lot more off-stream. I wasn't doing like now, where all I've done off-stream is like get a shitload of titanium, make a crap ton of medkits. I think I went to the island off stream, explored it all. I think I remember getting some kind of grow bed. God, that doesn't sound good. From the habitat on the island. But I was not like reading the data bank. And I think as well, I wasn't really engaging with it as much. Ooh. Oh shit, no, you know what? This is where we got the bloody Bulbo. This is the other... Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I am now remembering precisely what happened. For context, if you play this game and somewhere around here is a Bulbo tree that is not here, that is because I randomly turned up here while exploring. I want to say that the Bulbo tree was over here somewhere. And I realised I could eat it, and I ate the whole tree, and the tree disappeared. Then I kind of peeked around here, saw whatever this tower is, and then went, yep, nope. We'll come back here when the story tells us to come back here. I am just going to run back with the Bulbo. Have we turned the lights off? Yeah. So we have the crabs again, which annoyingly we can't eat. I have never had crab, but I'm sure at this point, when we're on a Bulbo only diet, maybe some crab might sound quite appealing right about now. We're not going to be able to climb that, are we? we're going to have to go around this way. I don't want to go around here. I should probably save. I don't think we've saved the game since we got this radio message. Which is not good. And we're inside. Very nice. We are now less than 100 meters away. Ooh, underwater cavern. What do we have here? Anything that's going to try and eat us? Probably. That's a cool new plant. Blue palm. That's very nice. We are getting a smidge lost. Oh, that one's nice too. And that one. Right now, though, I don't have anything to plant underwater plants in. Apart from, I think we get a couple slots in that alien containment. I don't want to accidentally drown down here. And again, we are... This is how I got to... I mean, we've already used 10 minutes. And I've remained surprisingly focused so far. Maybe is the Sunbeam landing site the beach? I don't know. I've become very turned around. That really didn't take long. Oh, I see sunlight. That's where we came from. Let's try go this way then. Dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Okay. Nothing that way. Can we go up here, perhaps? No, there's absolutely nothing there. It's very nice looking, though. Could get a... Maybe we can frame that in our shack somewhere. I like getting a snap of every biome. It's more for the colour. I like that. That was a very blue heavy palette. Yeah, I vote maybe we just stay out of the creepy cave. The one survivor got bored waiting after all this time, and they couldn't wait another half an hour. So they went cave diving and accidentally got stuck and drowned. Ooh, that's some kind of seagull. Can we scan that? No, it's gone way further. This is very strange. You know what? That might be a cool photo, actually. It seems to be the same... I don't know what word to use. Kind of manufactured, angular stone. I think it's stone. Here we go, a little bit further, and... 1, 2... Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yes. The sunset, too. Oh, my God. Fuck yes. Oh, get that right in the corner. Oh, I'm going to have the best decorated outpost. Well, I mean, there are no other outposts. It's kind of cool, though, because we don't get unlimited... posters and the decorative items we find, so it's good that we can have unlimited photo frames with all the pics we've taken. Yeah, this is like the stuff that's really, really deep. in the green zone, we found an orange one of these. I don't know. The carbon-based device is lighter than it looks and features a symbol which resembles a U lit up in purple. Despite the onboard power still functioning, algae growth on the exterior indicates it was abandoned hundreds, perhaps thousands of years ago. While the technology is far beyond Federation levels and there is no obvious way to interface with it, it should nonetheless be possible to fabricate a precise physical copy of the device, if necessary. I'm assuming that and that they're going to be obvious, not important, if we can duplicate them. I'm sure using some very rare ingredients. Take it? Oh, yes. Very nice. It's quite hard to do this in the nighttime. I am tempted to just stand here and wait it out because I don't want to get distracted or lost or stuck in a cave and miss whatever happens. See, that's a light, but that's... Maybe that's what Paul Torgal is seeing. Those things, but underwater. Because that was definitely a light. Oh, yeah, we don't want to take a tumble. The one good thing about this game so far is that we haven't been able to die because of gravity. That was the first time where we could have. I don't think there's actually anything... More mushrooms. Oh, Jesus. Oh, we've taken a tumble. Big old tumble. That's what happens when you're trying to explore a new island in the middle of the night with a dying torch. I mean, are we supposed to be there at the landing site? Like right there? I don't want it to kind of squish us. Yeah, so it's going to be here, I suppose. End stage Jenga tower. It does kind of look like that. I want to carry on looking around, but I don't want to use all of our battery up. I am hoping... I mean, should we go over and see what this is? Can we go in? It looks like a tower. Some kind of... Whatever the alien... the ancient aliens, whatever they might be. This one does seem to be still functional, though. Yeah, this is entirely functional. And we do have the purple tablet. Ooh. So, are they going to work as, like, keys to unlock these gates? And we can't get them back. Okay.
This structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found.
So hella advanced. Right? That's what I'm getting from that. And yet also ancient. I really don't want to get lost in here. I don't know if this is going to become a whole area. 23 minutes. That's a lot of time for exploring, though. I'm not seeing anything that we can interact with or anything we can nab. What do we have here? Data terminal. Ooh, alien language. Hell yes. Discovered inside an alien facility, it was not possible to translate any useful information. Darn. However, scans have returned some information on the device itself. It's likely a solid-state computer. That's what we have now, right? Although there is no clear way to interface with it. On approach, it began producing a low-frequency radio wave containing complex but recognizable data patterns. It's likely that alien species which designed this technology evolved or genetically selected sensory apparatus to hear and understand the information being broadcast by the device and to communicate back. The mental processing power required to perform this kind of telepathy would imply the designers were considerably more psychologically developed than the common human. Ooh, so they're psychic aliens. Okay. Well, we kind of learn a lot, and yeah, also really not that much. And I'm not seeing anything else here. Is that a... the control room. Where might we find that? Well, the lower section. Is that part of this same tower then? Or is that a different place? I don't know. Maybe there was a staircase right at the start. Nope. Unless maybe it goes underwater. Maybe there's an underwater entrance. I kind of don't want to go down here because I know whatever we see is going to be super spooky. Let's get that, shall we? If it needs another purple tablet, we will not be able to get in. Ooh. Hello, teleporting octopus. Don't know, it could be any of these. That looks like some kind of gateway. Shall we give that an alien arch? So it could be a ceremonial or religious role, or industrial applications, or advanced transportation. So no idea. You can just say that, computer. Yeah, it's okay. Very concerned there's going to be some big beastie here. Ooh, does that look like an entrance to you? We have 20 minutes. That looks like an entrance to me. I mean, so far we've seen evidence of whatever species made this. The ancient aliens or future humans. I don't know. We have no indication of what they actually are. I don't know. I don't know if they were maybe the original inhabitants of this world, and then the Leviathans caused them to go extinct, maybe? I really don't know. I don't know. It's fun guessing, though. I hope it pays off, you know. It's taking a lot of big swings. This is cool. Right, we came in from there, right? Yeah, came in from there. What do we have here? Alien rifle. Ooh. Do we get that? Strong resemblance to human weaponry in form. This device must have been designed with a humanoid user in... so there were humanoids. Maybe that the aliens were humanoids. Whether the aliens that built this structure were themselves humanoid or otherwise employed the use of humanoids is unclear. Maybe it's something like the aliens are some kind of, I don't know, fish people, squid folk, octopus dudes. I don't know. And they, using their psychic, their more developed, what did it call it, telepathy, somehow enslaved all the humanoids on this planet to build their shit like the Egyptians did with the slaves. I don't know. What do people think? The pyramids built by slaves or aliens? I think just a shitload of slaves. Yeah, we took what was on there. We stole that. Ooh, that looks like some kind of gateway again. Actually, didn't it call it an alien arch? Not seeing anything else though. It said there would be something that we could interface with. I am not seeing anything we can interact with. And I'm just watching that timer click down. Nothing. I'm going to have to get up and stretch my legs for a second. And apparently, I was going to say, and apparently we have an advert. The advert finished. I missed it. Okay, how are we doing, future Joshua? How are we doing? Hopefully. Yes, we are back. We are back. So far I haven't mentioned it the whole stream. I am very proud of myself because I have made I was talking about it last night and the night before and the night before that. I've mentioned it less and less each night. And I've made it this far, so I'm going to try not to mention it. Okay, well, I don't know what we're looking for here, aside from... I'm fairly certain that it said something like, to interface with it, we got to find the control room, which we can find by going through the lower bit. I think that's what we did. If by lower it meant underwater. Where did we come from? We're supposed to be climbing this? Ooh, another purple tablet. Thank you. Thank you, aliens. And we have 16 minutes until the thing comes. I'm hoping that this is going to lead kind of towards an exit. That would be really handy. Holy shit. A doomsday device. Scans indicate this device contains enough potential energy to destroy the entire planet, along with most of the solar system. Jesus Christ. That is one hell... I mean, the other thing was like an alien gun. Okay. That... Jesus. God, our dude is stomping. That is probably because we're wearing flippers, though. That's quite the AoE. It absolutely is. I thought a doomsday device was like the end of the world, not the end of the world and the gap. Hang on, life beyond this doorway? What the heckins does that mean? Life beyond the doorway? That's kind of terrifying. I feel like we should get the... Should we have our thermoblade ready? Okay, that's fine. We'll have a little bottle of water. Way to kill the mood. What do we have here? This looks like another area, but it also looks exactly the same. Is this something? Ooh. What do we have here? Hello. Oh my gosh. Ooh, ooh. Doing a little blood test. Ooh. There's...
Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine.
Oh shit. Well, number one, disable the weapon. That's a little bit concerning.
Downloading summary to databank.
Suggesting it will target any ship within range. Oh dear. So is this the disease that we have that Bart Torgal was talking about? Whatever this disease is, and this is like, whatever this thing is, it's quarantining the planet. So does that mean that nothing can leave or nothing can arrive? Because we arrived. We arrived and the Degassi arrived. And hopefully the Sunbeam. How do we leave? Please don't say we have to go all the way back, because that might take too long. Is that something? No. I think I might have to do a very, very, very fast run all the way back through. I'm getting flashbacks of the Dark Souls Star Wars game. Like, being stuck, having to retrace our steps over and over and over, praying for a shortcut or some kind of, lift or something. Is there no way from here back there? Jeez, we're doing another massive fool. That, right, we scanned that. Engage brain. Engage brain. That is the ion cube. So we've taken that. Oh, crumbs, I can't even remember which way we came in now. Does that mean the captain wasn't just flying drunk again? I am assuming. I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh, hang on, we got another door here. Ooh. Ooh, we're flying. Oh, well, that was cool. So are we gonna have to try and, like, cure whatever disease we have? So I don't much like our chances. This data set appears to be a multi-dimensional schematic of some kind. By mapping the pattern to three-dimensional are they fourth-dimensional beings? Because that would explain how they are both ancient aliens with also incredibly advanced futuristic tech. The facility's unknown construction material is identified as an ultra-hard, non-reactive metal amalgam, synthesized from off-world materials. There is no indication it can be damaged or destroyed by available means. The schematic indicates the facility was to be powered by a separate, self-sustaining power plant located elsewhere on the planet. Are we going to end up going there? The location is not listed, but there is evidence the designers intended to harness the planet's natural thermal energy. So deep. The facility consists of the upper engineering section, where we are now, and the control room. Yeah, that's the way we went. Okay. So, I mean, I'm getting a much clearer picture of what's actually going on here. We have not seen these aliens. I'm hoping we can. They're probably going to all be extinct, but I'd love to meet one of these aliens. And at least see what they look like. See if they are some kind of aquatic alien, or all we know is that they are telepathic. right, how do we leave? Because we're now about to hit the 10-minute mark.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or
Ooh.
functional. Further data required.
Okay, well, it looks cool. Oh, another one of these. I think that is what we use to make the purple tablets. We've never made one. We only found our first one like an hour ago. Nope, we've got that one. How do we leave? This way? This looks maybe like the right way. Yes, here we go. The sun, the sea, the sand. See, I don't like beaches, really. I don't like the heat. I don't like the sun. I don't like the sand. But one thing that I find incredibly relaxing... Last time I went on holiday was like... Where was the last time I drank? So, nearly 4 years ago. And the absolute best time was me just stood about here. I'd call it toesies in the water. And maybe go for a little meander. Find a cool rock to sit on. Sit up here for a smidge. And it was very nice. It was incredibly relaxing. If I lived in, I don't know, like California or Miami, they're beachy, right? I would be doing that every day for sure. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen when the ship turns up. I don't want to go wandering too much further. I think we've maybe explored everything. We haven't checked the actual island too much, but I think we've explored everything in that facility. So rather than go... I think I'm just going to sit here. Shall we save the game? Because we haven't saved. There we go. I like the way that they keep the control system simple. You just get stabbed once and that either toggles the weapon or tells you you have a bacterial infection and aren't authorized. That's, I mean, I don't know how alien these aliens are going to be. I remember watching... Shit, what was the film? The Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner alien movie, where they didn't have language, but they communicated with these like blobs, and they were also actually extra dimensional. They were fourth dimensional aliens. So they did a oh my god, I mean, right. Oh, I think it's called Arrival. Basically, the way, kind of like what they do in Interstellar, but I think Interstellar's one of my favourite movies, but I think they did it better in Arrival. The main character, Amy Adams' character, all the way through is like mourning the loss of her kid. And she's like deeply affected by the loss of her child, as you probably would be, I imagine. And over the course of the movie, she figures out the alien language, and in doing so, kind of becomes able to see the fourth dimension, that being time, in the same way that they do, So she saw, rather than her experiences all linearly, she saw everything that has happened and everything that will happen to her throughout her entire life in a way that we can't even comprehend. I love thinking about this shit. But it then turned out that the kid that she spent the whole movie grieving, she actually hadn't had yet. The dad was Jeremy Renner, the other scientist, and the kid is born after the movie. And the big arc is that she decides to, even though it's going to be painful and she's going to end up losing the kid, she carries on and goes on a date with Jeremy Renner, which leads to the kid and the kid's death, and etc. etc. I don't know how strange they're going to go here. I don't know if they're just going to kind of leave it as what they said in the data bank about them being telepathic and extra dimensional. But that kind of stuff, it could explain how in the green zone, the deepest bits we've been so far, there's like these ancient Leviathan fossils from, we've scanned them, I think it was millions of years ago. It was either tens of thousands or millions. I think it was millions. And there were alien, this same kind of green angular, like restraints on some of them. And yet the tech is futuristic. It said that in the data bank. It said something like there's no way for us to explain it with the Federation's current scientific knowledge or something. So that would kind of explain, I don't know. I'm hoping that we're going to at some point meet one of these ancient aliens, future aliens, whatever they might be. Really want to scan one of those while we're here, because we are not going to be on the surface with alien seagulls for too long. Okay, so it's that's actually quite cool. Okay, well, we are right here at the landing spot. Potentially, although based on what we've learned, also potentially not about to be rescued. I will do another save here. Yeah, but my point before I went on a ramble about that movie, they did a really good job in that of like dramatizing how, I mean, if you're two alien civilizations, you have no frame of, it's not like another human language that there are commonalities and stuff. Like these things are completely unfathomably alien to us as humans, no matter what they're unless they're future humans. If that's the case, then maybe not. But I don't want to destroy any more. I don't want to eat our way through every bulbo tree on the island. I need to keep looking. I don't want to get distracted by hunting bloody fish. We've spent the whole game doing that. Here we go. Can we just grab... Get back here. Get back here. Perfect.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Very nervous about all this open ocean. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming we're going to kind of see it arrive. I don't know if we'll see it like break through the atmosphere. Okay, we have an advert. I am going to pause it because I would be very annoyed if it turned up during an advert. It's been about 3 Subnautica streams of saying, okay, we're about to be rescued. Now we are less than a minute away. Okay. Well, my eyes are peeled. What? Oh no, that was a seagull. My eyes are peeled for some kind of spaceship. Oh, I hear something. Oh, the tower is becoming a transformer. Oh, I have a bad feeling.
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site.
Oh, no.
Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it?
Oh, is that it there? Oh, God, this is...
Hold on. Don't turn
I
your
almost
down.
don't want to watch.
Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building?
Oh, no.
Change course. Set thrusters to
Shit.
full.
Move, move, move. Oh. Well, there go the people that were trying to rescue us. Jesus. So, is that what happened to our ship? Did we get blown out the sky? You know, I thought if the planet's under quarantine, would it?
Seek fluid intake.
No, I guess. It probably doesn't know whether a spaceship is arriving or leaving. So it's probably just gonna blast anything. Jeez Louise. Oh, now it's going back to tower mode. Oh my goodness. Well, can we maybe go find some survivors? I mean, there was the gigantic wreckage. Where's the wreckage of the Aurora? Maybe on the other side of the island. Is there going to be the ruins of the Sunbeam with life pods and bits and bobs? I do feel like we got them to come and rescue us. I think we should maybe... It's only good manners to go check on them now, right? Oh dear. Let's go hop in the Seamoth then, shall we? Well, crap. I guess it's all going to be down to us then. Ship number 3. There was the Degassi, which was Maida and the Torpal Dad and Torpal Son. And the Aurora, our ship, which was... I remember finding this out. I think it was the stream before last. We found out that the Aurora, we thought we were just, you know, doing some mission in space, and then we picked up a distress call and answered, came here, and I guess maybe got blown out the sky by that thing. We found out when we were in the wreckage of the Aurora that the higher-ups actually knew that the Degassi had gone missing here. They knew that it was some kind of galactic Bermuda Triangle, and they wanted us to go anyway. But they did not feel like that was worthy of telling all the people. I'm assuming, probably thousands of people working on that spaceship. It looked a lot bigger than the Sunbeam. The Sunbeam there looked relatively small. Still, I mean, better than, like, nothing like we have now.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Oh my gosh. The Sunbeam was a tiny mining ship of six. Oh, what the flippin' heck was that? Oh, it's just one. Oh my god. I did not know that the Sunbeam was so small. The Sunbeam then is the same size as what was the ship in Dead Space? Which is still installed. I haven't uninstalled it yet, but I haven't missed playing that. That was I think that was a crew of 6 doing a distress call. I figured it would be the same size as the Aurora. Unfortunately then, I'm guessing maybe there isn't going to be a lot of wreckage. And they probably also didn't have a buttload of life pods. Oh dear. Well, RIP to the friendly chaps of the Sunbeam. I feel really bad. It does look like then it is all going to be down to us. I will actually let me. Oh crumbs! Oh, we're being eaten by bloody sand sharks again. I'm gonna go back to, if I can find it, back to that place and drop a beacon. And also, I'm going to check the island. I don't know if there's a habitat there. We explored the alien. But I don't think we properly explored the mountain. I cannot see it. Sugar. Yeah, that's the Aurora. I'm hoping it's going to pop up on sonar, and I'm hoping that a big gigantic Leviathan is not going to pop up on the sonar. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we got... It's pulling a Morrowind. Okay. I don't know what to call this. This is like the alien island.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Or the gun tower island. Also, I don't think this is a floating one. I think this is an actual bona fide island. Which is what's making me think maybe there's more here than just the alien building weapon. We will leave you there. Did we try going this way? No. See, I don't think I kind of... Maybe there's going to be something at the top here. That's my gaming instinct telling me there's a mountain, that's going to be something at the top. Oh, this is a big old island. Well, how the heck are we going to escape then? The two things, it's either gonna be that we have to take out that thing to end the quarantine, or we have to cure the disease. I don't know. We do know, though, that it is now entirely down to us, which is somewhat motivating. Didn't want to take my tablets until we'd done it. Well, I feel like that's maybe a chapter. If this game had chapters or a quest log or something of that nature. It feels like the last time I played Morrowind and we kind of finished dealing with the Urshalaku and got told, right, now you need to go prove yourself to the 3 great houses and the 4 other tribes. It feels like that has just happened here. Like, we are done hoping for the Sunbeam to rescue us. We are not going to be rescued. If we want to get our butts back to places with pizza and cake, then we are going to have to figure out a way to do it ourselves. No one is coming for us. Or maybe they are, but they won't make it. Shale. Oh no, we've got a crap ton of that stuff. Oh. Eaten by some crabs. Ooh, what do we have here, folks? Another one of these gates by the look of it. Insert ion cube. Hang on. Let me save here. Well, we did pick up 3 ion cubes, so what's going to happen here? Ooh.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah, this is not the time for a snack. God. Do we go through the portal? I kind of don't want to. DMT simulator. And we are over 2,000 meters away from our sea moth, Sugar. We have gone onto the wrong island. Super cool though. I guess they have teleporters. That's very cool to know. I did want to come back here, but I kind of wanted to do it with the sea moth. Right now, we are kind of toast. I'm assuming we can maybe just hop back, because I can't find a way out here. What do we have? Yeah, see, it's this stuff again. It's the aliens. I can't decide if they're ancient aliens or future aliens. But it's the green men. Is there a way out of here? Or is it like teleport in, teleport out? Because I am not seeing an opening or something to the outside. No, that's a dead end. Oh, God, it's getting a bit warm, folks. It is warming up. Oh, shitting hell. I made it 2 hours and 17 minutes without mentioning the heat wave. That's an improvement, I suppose. Oh no, it is night time. Don't know what these things are, but they were at the other place. I think... I bet I won't be able to find the way back now. I should have just hopped straight back in the teleporter. It wasn't there. I'm interested to know whether they... Because now we've got the crafting thing for the... Granted, I don't know where we get more ion cubes, which we need to make the tablets. So, if it is like a one-time use portal, and you need another tablet to do it again, we know how to make tablets, but we don't know how to make ion cubes. I don't know if we'll find that out at some point, maybe. At this point, this is the island that supposedly has the Aurora rendezvous point. Yeah. Right now, this is our last chance at seeing some kind of other people. Because now we're not being bloomin' heck. Oh, okay. Saved by the Bulbo. Don't need to worry about food or water. We're on an island full of Bulbo. Ooh, that's... Ooh, that looks like the grow beds. Which kind of makes me think maybe there's a habitat nearby, but I can't see one. And more. Oh, crumbs. How do we get back into... It was some kind of cavern, right? So we got to get back into the... Ooh. Ooh. How we didn't just snap like a twig there, I do not know.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
Officer Keane kind of sounds like Matt Berry.
You don't leave me much choice.
Not so much now. It was that line.
2 hours after last activity.
Ooh.
Was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan.